wird zurückgehen hier. Ich will eigentlich Dämonen stellen. Mein Mantel ist, mein Umhang ist verbackt. Ich gehe noch den langen Weg gerade irgendwie. So, die Nester zerstören. Das Constantin. Das werden wir ja wohl auf die Reihe kriegen. Konnte nichts machen. Nichts. Der hat mich angespuckt, der hat mich angegriffen und dann hat er mich wieder angespuckt und da war ich tot. Problem ist, bei den ganzen Viechern da hinten, das sind arsch viele. Die halten mit ihrer Rüstung noch ultra viel aus, besonders der große Weiße, der Anführer. Und dann gleichzeitig noch, sind es so viele und dann noch 3 Spucker, dann sind es wieder 4 Angreifer und noch einer großer. Ey, die ist die perfekte Kombination aus der Verteidigung eines Netzes. Ich werde jetzt mal erst zum anderen gehen und mir dort die Lage anschauen. Du würdest mir sagen, dass du hier ein Weg, der 2 Meter breit ist, nicht entlang gehen kannst? Nee. Nein, da macht der Tod.
blade. And let's go! The armor will no longer protect you. Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go! Armor will no longer protect you. Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go! Take a potion if you want to cast more spells. Armor will no longer protect you. Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Warum ist das so ultra schwer? Ich habe jetzt schon fast meine komplette Munition aufgebraucht. Raritätenkabinett.
Poison on my blade. Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Close to this, sir.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go! Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Mann, das ist mit dem Arsch
Poison
schlecht,
on my
Alter.
blade. And let's go! Bit of
Komm
poison
schon,
on my
fick
blade.
mich, Alter. Fick mich, Alter. Fick mich mit Kackspiel, Alter. Ey, die werden immer neu zurückgesetzt, Alter. Und dann habe ich immer all meine Ressourcen verloren.
Poison on my blade. And let's go!
Tuissa Regnestiri.
Potion if you want to cast that spell. Your armor will no longer protect you.
Kaunne täällä simeteretään.
Poison on my blade. And let's go!
Mann, ist das schwer, Alter. Das ist ja echt krank, Alter. Meine Freunde sterben die ganze Zeit. Ich muss die hier loswerden. Da wird es schon einiges einfacher. Okay, jetzt kommen die wieder zurück. Jetzt kann ich wieder weg. Ah, Alter, meine Güte ist das. Seid ihr wieder da? Hier wieder frontal reingehen. Ey, das sind immer noch ultra viele. Was sind das für Nachrichten? Ey, guck mal, ey. Der blöde Mist-Rollattack, Alter. Ich bin schon wieder fast tot, ey. Wow, mein Gewehr zündet nicht schnell genug, ey. Teurer.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Alles klar. Okay. Ich muss mich erstmal hoch. Meine Rüstung hoch. Das dauert aber ein bisschen, weil ich brauche erstmal für den Kampf eindeutig volle Rüstung. Oh Mann, ich lade ja auch hoch, wenn ich im Infos habe. Oh, das war immer noch nicht alles, wie es aussieht, ne? Okay, das Fenster ist offen, ne? Ja, gut. Hier liegen nur. Verbackt hier mit den ganzen Lichtern hier. Vielleicht geht es nicht. Hat der Freunde?
Poison on my blade. And let's go!
Ja, echt, so greift die mich schon wieder.
Tuissa Regnestiri.
Cast your spell. I need healing. Let's
Ja,
see
wo
if
ist
you
das
can ward
Viech?
off this fate.
Geht nicht.
Tuissa Regnestiri.
Fiora, ey, das Viech ist so unfair. Diese Attacke trifft einfach jedes Mal. Wow, ey, das war jetzt aber echt knapp, Alter.
Tuissa Regnestiri.
unnormal schwer. Das hat den ganzen Tag gedauert.
Beasts will no longer trouble the peace of our queen. All we have to do now is to take care of the ceremony.
Ja, wenn es geht, es nur rein.
Is there anything else to prepare?
Of course. We will need some sensors crafted especially for the ritual.
Where can we find them?
It would be ideal if we could craft them ourselves, but otherwise the village artisan probably sells them. And I will also need some mortuary lotion. I will have to coat my mother's body with it before giving her back to the earth. I will give you a list of all the ingredients because we will have to prepare it ourselves. The merchants won't sell it. Once we have gathered these last items, then Isolde and I will be able to perform the ritual. I thank you for being by my side and helping me the way you are. It means a lot to me.
Don't mention it, Ziora.
Aha, okay. Räuchergefäße habe ich schon immer dabei, wie immer. Habe ich schon sehr, sehr oft gebraucht, aber dieses Salz... Oh Gott. Ich kann mich erinnern, als ich hier dran war. Balsamierungssalbe. Den muss ich herstellen, aber ich jetzt keine Werkbank. Das ist so ein doofes rotes Eck hier, Alter. Hier muss man immer so weit latschen, bis man irgendwo... Gibt doch nirgends so eine Werkbank gefühlt. Ist auch so, Alter. Muss ich einfach wieder 1000 Meter latschen, um hier... Wie ist das denn? Ja, bin ich halt daheim. Olon Menawi.
Renaise.
Renaise.
Do you see anything you would... If you want to trade again, you know where to find me.
Der Renaxe, Olon Menawi. So, wir machen das einfach easy peasy hier. Wir reisen einfach. Aus meinem Wohnsitz, da ist eindeutig eine Werkbank. Ne, ich kann ja schon unterwegs was bauen, stimmt ja. Kann ich eigentlich wieder zurückreisen? Nee. Eisenerz. Weißt du noch Roheisenerz? Weißt du noch Roheisenerz? Weißt du noch Roheisenerz? Roheisenerz, okay, gut. Die zwei Sachen kaufen. Ja, ich vergesse mal. jetzt kann ich mir noch meine Reise wieder aufnehmen. Also um 12 Uhr mache ich mal eine Pause und schaue mir das hier Folge an. Okay. Dorfvertrag. Sanierungsarbeitern. Drei, 15. Ich bin auf einem sehr hohen Goldwert. Sehr gut. Da. Wird rein. Ist doch hier, oder? Nee. Ich sehe es gerade, der Weg kommt mir nicht so bekannt vor. Betrat die Rottenwälder. Man wird ja immer mal wieder abgelenkt von jedem Mission. Manchmal dauern dann diese Leben bis wieder eine Stunde. Man muss ja dann immer die Laufzeit noch mit berechnen. Dann läuft man wieder bis dahin, dann wieder dahin, um etwas zu bauen. Ich bin jetzt auch schon wieder fast 10 Minuten unterwegs, nur weil ich hier eine Balsamierungssalbe herstellen wollte. Das ist schon echt bescheuert eigentlich, aber das ist halt die Regel.
Poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Here we are. It is on this stone altar that we will place the body of my mother. We must place a censer where her head will be, and another near her feet. And then you will have done everything you could to help me. And I am infinitely grateful for it. Your presence by my side means a lot to me. But only my sister and I can participate in the ceremony. This is how our ritual of the dead is performed. Do you understand? There. Everything is in place. Thanks again, Onal Manawi. My sister should be joining me soon. You should wait outside. Oh, these rituals are demanding. But they help us to say goodbye to those we love. You have been a true friend. A Karans, accepting to help me the way you did. Thank you. I will never forget the kindness you displayed. Conforming to our customs and staying by my side.
It's only natural, Siora. I know what it feels like to lose someone who is dear to you.
We should go now. It is time to return to the living.
Onal Manawi. Reisedauer 1 Tag. Okay, schon komisch, ne? Tja, das musste ich halt. Ich habe so viele Urlaubstage, da muss ich einfach mal einen Urlaubstag hier irgendwann verwenden. Oh Gott. Aber warum nicht am besten am Montag? Nach dem Sonntag. Ist doch das Beste, finde ich.
Hello, Mev.
Renoixe, why have you come here again?
Mit ihr über das Ritual der Toten sprechen.
I've come to ask for your help.
My help? You still seek the remedy for the sickness on your island? Or are you looking for something else?
My cousin has been taken, and I've been told that you could help me.
Truly? And in what way?
By performing the Anatalis fair on the body of Katasak the Donegad.
Katasach is dead. Under Vosh Dire. This is a great tragedy. He was a good man. Perhaps the best of us all. How did this happen?
He went with my cousin to a sacred site when they were attacked. My cousin has disappeared. Taken, according to a witness. And Katasak suffered terrible wounds. We examined him, and it seemed as if he had been struck by molten rock.
Fire of the earth? Only the Nadaig Manemen have the power to wield it. But none of our own would have attacked Katasach.
This is why we need your help. We want to understand and to find who's responsible.
In einem Vulkan ist kein Feuer.
And you will avenge the dead as you have avenged my
pur
wound in the
Lava.
past. Very well, Renoixe. I will help you. And I also wish to gain understanding. Our island wails in suffering. Many Sinol Menawi have died. The Anatalas fair may kill me, but at least I will know. You will need to act as my Voglendaig, and bring to me the necessary ingredients while I prepare.
What do you require?
A potion. And listen and remember, or write in your language what I shall tell you. Do not forget, the viscera of the scavengers must be taken from a place near the battlefield, because they contain the flesh of those who fell. As for the personal object of Katasach, find his weapon, because it knew his fury and his despair.
He didn't have a weapon when I found his body. I'll search the battlefield.
Where can I find him?
In Doren's camp. She recovered him after the battle.
Very well. Not far from there is a sacred circle. You'll find me there when you have united all that I need. Then we can perform the ritual when the moon is high.
Ich glaube, ich weiß, welchen Kreis du meinst.
In that case, let's go together to the ritual site. The place of the attack is not far from Doren's camp.
Very well. I'll follow you.
Das war der Teil der großen Schlacht. Das war schon echt heftig. Ja, mal sehen, was das war. Weil ein Wächter kann es ja nicht gewesen sein, sagen die. Aber was, wenn es doch ein Wächter war? Ein Wächter des Berges. Ein Wächter des Berges. Was kann der denn so? Ich habe ihn bis jetzt nur mit seinem Schwert rumfuchteln sehen und fliegen sehen. Aber nie Feuer spucken. Oh, den Drang für alle. Alles mit direkt hier. Okay, perfekt. Jetzt, okay. Beschaffe Eingeweide eines Arztes vom Ort. Okay, braunen Drang für einen. Gut, dann werden wir erstmal hier, bin ich erstmal wieder verwirrt, wo ich hin muss. Moment mal, ich schaue erstmal. Waffe, sind beide dort, okay, das ist passend eigentlich. Dann könnte ich mit dem Lagerfeuer dahin reisen. Perfekt. Perfekt ist das eigentlich. Mal sehen, was ich für den Trank benötige. Ich habe noch keine Ahnung, von was Vorrätig ist. Ich weiß ja auch noch nicht mal, was das ist eigentlich. Noch nie in der Realität gehört. Vorrätig. Hört sich eigentlich wie ein Fisch.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Hey, kann man nicht. Oh oh.
Potion if you want to cast more spells.
Ich brauche neue Biesessenzen, glaube ich. Also, der Vorrat endet nochmal aufstocken. Sicher gerne mal vor mit dem Material. Ich habe jetzt letztens wieder meine Tränke aufgestockt. Und das Schwamm. Jetzt grüner. Oh. Moment mal, lass mich mal überlegen. Okay, oh, das in den Trank. Nein! Aasfresserorgane. Ach so, ich muss die Aasfresserorgane nehmen und dann kann ich das erst mischen. Okay. Easy. Und wie heißt dieses Lager nochmal? Dann wird gesprochen. Wo gehe ich denn jetzt hier gerade lang? Stehe ich schon wieder nicht, wo ich denn lang gehe. Ich weiß nicht, aber irgendwie finde ich es immer lustig.
Poison on my blade. And let's go!
Ich bräuchte mal eine andere Waffe wieder. Man kämpft immer mit denselben.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go! poison on my blade. And let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate! Armor will no longer protect you! Let's see if you can ward off this fate! I need healing! Let's see if you can ward off this fate!
I recognize this weapon. It's Catazak's, I'm certain. It must have been broken during the battle. Let's take it back to Mev.
Nein, was habe ich jetzt gedrückt? Da kam gerade... Oh, das ist doch behindert, Alter. Es kam noch nie eine Option unten, dass ich von einem weit entfernten Ziel einfach Schnellreise machen kann. Oh, ich habe einfach X gedrückt, weil ich rennen wollte. Das ist so behindert gemacht gerade irgendwie. Warum reiche ich denn jetzt die Hikmet-Region? Ich verstehe das nicht.
Alchemy, the best potions and the most efficient
Warum?
concoctions. All of Al-Sad's talent put into bottles.
Ja. Ey, das ist so Unnötigkeit pur, Alter. Ja, komm, leck mich Spiel. Tatsächlich. Das ist ein Scherz. Warum es ist immer so es gibt manchmal unnötige Feuerspawns, die sind so unnötig, dass die wieder richtig unnötig sind, Alter. Haben die sich hier dabei gedacht, dass man Spaß hat dabei, dass man hier einmal um diesen blöden Berg geht, weil man einfach in ein anderes Spiel runtersliden könnte. Das ist behindert.
Were you able to find the elements I need for the ritual?
Yes. Here is what you asked me to bring.
This is good. The moon is high. We may start. Take your place. Katazar, we have come to learn the truth of your death. Ato al confrangawi brandi, olehana memen adestame haman. Baravridenan tahanemo quate grenfen. Linqui damda renaute da hodos. Lemat, de tahawan kloisam. De talugedon velam. De taragam buledam. De tataminam reloidan. De talamen kantebedam en antelam verfragtangom.
Katasak! Help me! Please!
Show no fear. I do not think he means you any harm.
What is this? This monster. Why is it attacking us?
I don't know. I don't understand. It is as if it seeks you out. It wants you.
You never should have done that, Katazakh. To save one Renaitse, you put us all in great peril. His spirit is different. He receives badly. You have woven the bond of the Deathbringer.
What is happening to you? Get a hold of yourself. Come on.
Jemand hier. Was zur Hölle?
I cannot believe it. He has returned.
Who has?
Finbar. The High King. We thought he was dead. He disappeared months ago.
Is he the attacker? And what of Constantin? Have you seen a young, blonde-haired man? He was sickly.
Yes. The golden-haired was there. And he was afraid. Katazakh protected him before he was killed by Finbar. Leave me now. I am very tired.
How are you feeling?
Better. What are you going to do now?
If I want to have any hope of finding Constantin, I must follow Vinbar. I have no choice.
Do you know where to look for him? Vinbar has been missing for moons.
The kings and queens could tell me where they saw him for the last time.
Then you must earn their trust. Arm yourself with patience and courage on Olmenawi. Your journey is still long.
Thank you, Nev. You have helped us greatly.
Do not thank me. I have not done this for you, but for Katazakh. In order to satisfy my curiosity, I betrayed my king. You will find him and confront him, no doubt. All that remains for me to do is to pray that I have done nothing that cannot be fixed.
Farewell, Mev.
Hochkönig Vinbar. Heilige Maria. Okay. Tiere doof. In 3 Arealen war ich noch gar nicht. Holy shit, Alter, ist das krass, Alter, das Spiel. Muss ich die ganzen Leute wieder befragen? Die Donegalas. Wir werden keine schöne Schnellreise machen, also jetzt bin ich nur durch Ladebildschirme laufen. Ulan. Weil wir mit ihnen befreundet sind sozusagen. Mit ihnen haben wir uns angefreundet. Es gäbe noch andere Möglichkeiten, aber mit denen haben wir uns nicht angefreundet.
To what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
I'm in need of your help, Ulan. I am looking for your High King, Vinbar. I was told that you were one of the last people to see him.
I wouldn't know where you could find him. He disappeared moons ago. But you are our ally, our friend. I will tell you about the last time I met with him. We had met in the council at Dorhad Genadu to decide what to do about the Renaigse. But we were unable to come to an understanding. Some of us are full of violence, and refuse to see what we gain by befriending your kind. Deirdre and the poor Bladnid were among them, alas, and only speak about the massacres. I defended you, of course, and attempted to make them hear reason, with some help from the cautious Dunkas. But our disagreement angered Vinbar. He decided to leave us and to seek counsel elsewhere. He wanted to go to the heart of the island to consult with on Milfrictiman.
Do you think he might have stayed there?
I doubt it. It was too long ago. You should travel to Wenshavar, his village. Even if he decided to stay away from his people, he would not have abandoned his closest friends.
Thank you, Ulan.
Anything else?
Nothing.
Ah. Hallo, was ist jetzt los? Oh, was habe ich jetzt bekommen? Leere 100 Bell. Dann reißen wir noch Windshave. Oh, ich war ja noch nie.
Sei in deinem Element. Und es wird eins mit dir. Sei eins mit deinen Reifen. Und die Straße wird eins mit dir.
Okay. Alles gut. Alles gut. Wir waren hier noch nie. Okay, sehr gut. Reisen wir mal dahin, würde ich sagen. Bestimmt ein Lager. Ich kann mir sehr gut vorstellen, das Lager. Das Nacht hier müssen wir aufpassen. So, was haben wir hier? Mann, ich hasse diese... Ich hasse das ultra krass, Alter. Dringend wieder Pulver herstellen. Okay, gut. Gesundheit und Rüstung daher. Sehr gut. Ich brauche dringend wieder die Wiederherstellungstränke, weil die sind mir das eindeutig ausgegangen. Ich habe noch einen einzigen. Das sagt ja nicht. Das liegt auf dem Wasser. Okay, ich wollte schon sagen. Wenn ich aufs Wasser drauf bekomme. Mal gucken, was wir haben.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Obsidian. Kalibu. Hier. Eisen. Ich brauche Eisen für meine Munition herzustellen. Wie es aussieht, komme ich wohl hier als erstes hin. Mal was für Flüge. Diesmal aber in mein Lager besteckt. 1 und 2 gibt es hier. Okay, jetzt muss ich dringend basteln, also richtig dringend. Ich brauche dringend wieder viel Heiltränke. Das stimmt, vielleicht mal 20, ja. Das funktioniert, das stimmt. Sind noch Weißdorn. Ich brauche dringend wieder Weißdorn. Ich kann es aber irgendwie fast nur kaufen. Ich finde in den Gebieten immer nur Bohrrettich. So. Wunderschön. Wo ist es? Ich halte immer schön meine Augen auf hier nach den Materialien. Aber jetzt sind wir hier beim Dorf erstmal angekommen, wo der Hochkönig gelebt hat. Aber ich glaube nicht, dass wir ihn finden. Das ist so meine Vermutung. Mein Schaffer. Aber ich glaube nicht, dass die Leute mir auch sagen, wo der Hochkönig ist, weil die sehr eng mit ihm verbunden sind. hinten ist eine Redeperson. Ist gleich oben, oder? Ja, alle ins Nichts. Oh, hier, okay, da bist du.
Bird Tirtomad on Almanawi. Esqueto.
Hello. I'm sorry, but I do not speak your language.
Really? Then you are a Renaigse? I have never met one with the bond. Might I do something for you?
I am looking to find Vinbar, the High King of Tirfredi. And I was told that he was born in this village. He disappeared after visiting the heart of the island. But I was hoping someone here might know where he is hiding.
You should speak with Sarah. She is the companion of our king.
Where might I find her?
I do not know. She left the village and I have not seen her in several days. Anything else?
What can you tell me about your village?
Wenshavar means the water of the peaks in our language. The sky is our roof, the mountain our cradle, and the birds our companions. They offer us their feathers that we weave with wool to make clothing that is appreciated by the Donegada. And also, of course, it is the village that has given birth to the one chosen for our Hoi King for many cycles. Anything else?
What can you tell me about the High King? You must know him well.
He is a great Donegad. Wise, just, and through him, the Enon Milfrictimen makes their voice be known. But he has been gone for several moons. What the mountain gives us, sometimes it takes away. And I, for one, believe that the mountain has taken him back. Anything else?
Tell me about Sarah.
She is a ferocious warrior. And like I told you, she is the Menundanem, the companion of the Hoi King. They gave themselves one to the other many cycles ago. And their bond is very strong. Perhaps that is why she has left. Because she no longer could bear his absence. Anything else?
Jeder braucht halt mal so. Nein.
Goodbye.
What I am saying.
So, muss ich sie also finden. Also, irgendjemand kann mir doch sagen, wo sie vielleicht, in welche Richtung sie gegangen ist. Hier irgendwo gibt es einen. Sehr, sehr interessant.
Bird Tirtomad, it is rare to see Renaigse here. Is there something I can do for you?
I'm looking for High King Vinbar. I know that he disappeared after having visited the heart of the island. But someone here in his village might know where he went after that.
If anyone knows, it would be Sarah. But you will not find her here. Anything else?
Would you know where I could find Sarah?
She left to follow Vinbar. She wanted the mountains to take her as well.
What do you mean?
I don't know if Renaigse could understand. Our High King is on Almanawi, and the Donegad. His bond with the mountain is very strong. Even stronger now that he speaks Milfrictimen. Sarah knew that the mountain would take him back. And she wanted the mountain to take her as well. She went to attempt to bond herself to it. She sought the Cavern of Knowledge. We haven't seen her since.
Da war ich doch schon mal.
She might have succeeded. Anything else?
Ach du Scheiße. Der Hoch...
Thank you for your help.
Ich muss ja noch fragen, wo sie ist. Ja, stimmt. Ich weiß es ja selber schon, aber... Der Hochkönig ist in Almanawi. Was? Das kann ich halt nicht glauben.
Where is this Cavern of Knowledge located?
We don't know. The Caverns of Knowledge are the concern of the Donegada. Anything else?
Thank you for your help.
Bird Tirtomad.
Tirtumad, why are you wearing the same clothes as Renaigse?
Sehr, sehr schön hier. Dass noch irgendjemand erwähnen kann.
Partir Tumad.
Ich kann nicht reden, aber da ist noch ein Winbars Wohnsitz. Hä? Ich sehe aber nur 2 und die habe ich doch schon ausgefragt. Ach, vielleicht kann ich ja den Typen oben noch mal fragen, über die Höhle, das ist ein Stück hier.
Might I do something for...
I heard talk about a cavern of knowledge.
It is a place where the Donegada go, within the earth. They hear the voices of those that went before them, and they learn. There are some on Tiafradi. The closest to our village is found to the northeast of here, but the entrance is sealed, hidden. It is a sacred place.
Auch schon wieder so
a place for only the Donegada. Anything else?
Das hatte ich ja schon
Goodbye.
zweimal.
What I am saying.
Ah, ich war schon mal in einer Höhle des Wissens. Muss ich bestimmte Prüfung machen. Aber guck mal, ich will mein... Da ist was Wohnsitz. Ah. Also wenn Constantin erfährt, dass die Brückenallianz hier ihn angesteckt hat mit dem Malikor. Holy moly. Das wird ja gar nicht erleben, was dann geschieht. Weil er verändert sich ja schon auf eine ziemlich harte Art und Weise. Oh, guck mal, hier sind Nadaik-Steine. Ist das was? Ein flammendes Schwert. Eine Hütte. Dann klaue ich erstmal vom Hochkönig seine Goldmünzen. Das ist doch schon mal was. Ob man Hochkönig auch Goldmünzen hat, das weiß ich nicht, ne? Ich dachte, ich finde hier drin noch irgendwie schöne Sachen oder so. Ohne elementare Falle. Aber naja, habe ich mich so geirrt. Ja, dann muss ich jetzt nach Obbingen. Ich gehe erstmal da hin. Ich erkunde auch noch mal ein bisschen die Gegend. Steigerverlag, die steinigen Stufen. Oh, Kalibur hier, check doch nicht so. Moment, was kommt? Oh Gott, ja, Alter. Ich muss schon fest drauf. Materialien. Oh, Schrein. Einige Materialien brauche ich ja gar nicht. Die braucht man nur, wenn man Magier zum Beispiel ist. Magietränke zum Beispiel brauche ich eigentlich gar nicht. Ich könnte sie nutzen, aber Schattenexpedition reicht mir auch zweimal einzusetzen. Hä? Wenn ich den hier jetzt erreiche. So ein Schatz, oder? Wow. Das hat sich nicht so gelohnt.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Ich bin noch besiegt, Alter, sozusagen am Aufstehen. Interessant insgesamt. Da oben ist irgendwo dieser... Das ist nur, okay, das ist nur Licht, das ist nur Licht. Ich dachte schon, was ist das? Das Löten? Ah, hier geht's hoch, schön. Mal oder rein. Oh. Eine Höhle mit einem Stein. So, gut. Ich müsste das hier auch noch. Sehr gut, das ist wichtig für meine Schusswaffen. Das Reisen. Also. Okay, ich gehe jetzt einfach mal geradeaus und dann muss ich. Schon wieder Monster. Oh, Eisen. Oh, das ist ultra viel. Ach, ja, stimmt, ich hab was vergessen. Raus. Ich will doch nur auf einmal zuschlagen. Anstrengend. Oh nee, jetzt bin ich wieder außerhalb des Gebiets hier. Lass es doch probieren, dann kann ich wirklich krasse man kann ihn manchmal echt gar nicht ausweichen. Ich weiche die ganze Zeit aus, Alter. Greif an. Oh, komm schon. Das ist wirklich belastend hier. Ich brauche dringend eine Werkbank. Wenn ich da drüben jetzt irgendwie eine Art Karte. Hallo? Okay. Ich drüben jetzt irgendwie eine Werkbank finde, muss ich reparieren. Oder eher gesagt bauen. Ich darf das nicht wieder vergessen. Wiederbelebungstränke für meine Kameraden. Wieder eine Lichtung hier voller. Nee, allgemein. Die Monster finde ich sehr gut gemacht, aber sie sind halt wirklich echt nervig gemacht, muss ich auch sagen. Man kennt ihre Schritte irgendwann komplett auswendig, aber trotzdem mit ihren Attacken auf dem höheren Schwierigkeitsgrad hier ist das echt, unreinig. Was war das denn für eine Perspektive? Das hat mir gerade Kopfschmerzen bereitet. Oh, ja. Güte, Alter. Jeder, der muss ich sagen.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate. Armor will no longer protect you. Let's see if you can walk.
Das weiß ich nicht mehr, aber man kann sich auch durch alle durchschwellen durch hier. Ohne Gras. Mein Ziel ist es nicht, Drachenblut halt sammeln. Da kann man das nicht. Hier ist eingewohnt. Das Eis nicht. So. Wann kommt das nächste Fragezeichen? Mit da schon, okay. Da ist dann auch das nächste Lager sozusagen. Da ist es schon. Ich schlage ein Lager in der Region Steiger Falak auf. Juhu. So, jetzt muss ich hier kurz wieder was bauen. Wiederbelebungspulver. Ich brauche... Nein. Ich brauche Weißdorn dafür. Ich brauche dringend Weißdorn. Ich bin jetzt auf meiner ganzen Reise noch ein einziges Weißdorn begegnet. Was stecke, was Pulver, das gefallene Gefährten wiederbelebt, heilt und ihre Rüstung repariert. Wissenschaftler mit 3 Weißdorn und 3 Biestes. Boah, ist das geil, aber Weißdorn, ey. Das zusammen, das ist belastend. Was braucht man Rüstungssalben? Galle. Ich glaube, davon ist auch recht viele. Damit kann man auch sehr viel Gutes anstellen. So, ich muss dringend wieder Galle sammeln. So, ich habe jetzt nur noch ein Wiederbelebungspulver, weil ich einen Kategus habe.
Savage! What stops your tongue? You think someone's coming to save you? Give in! Your life is in our hands. It is time to tell us all you know. The sooner you speak, the sooner this will be over with.
We should be discreet if we want to eavesdrop on these people.
Was?
She's been enduring this punishment for hours, blow upon blow through gritted teeth.
Truly savage beast we have here. Do we even know if it speaks our language?
Leave us.
You will eventually tell us how you found your way into that grotto.
Your defiance is only prolonging the inevitable. You remind me of that rat my master was studying. The creature used all of its fire in an effort to escape.
Er ist tot, dein Meister.
Scratching, twisting, refusing to understand that the cage holding it was its only remaining world.
Das ist richtig dreckig, Alter.
It had everything it could ever need, but it wouldn't stop looking for a way out. Even though its fate was now sealed to serve science. Its animal instinct drove it to flee.
Warum hörst du denn zu? Warum greifst du mich ein?
It had strangled itself between the bars of its own cage in a final futile attempt to escape. It was an enormous beast and very clever. If it had simply relented, it could have lived peacefully for many years.
Oh,
Instead of that...
Scheiße, Alter. Nee, damit werde ich die nicht durchgehen lassen. Also, oh ja, müssen wir. Also, ich muss schon sagen, die Fraktionen sind hier so, einfach so arschlochmäßig, Alter. Die Brückenallianz und die Helme sozusagen, die sind solche Deppen, Alter. Ey, vom Kontinent, ich hab echt, ich dachte fast mal, ne? Wie sehr ich die überhaupt nicht mag. Und die die eingebauten, die gefallen mir schon wesentlich mehr. Also ich kann die wirklich sehr stark verstehen. Ich gehe das mal etwas diskret vor, nicht, dass ich hier entdeckt werde und auf einmal so sicher was. Das war schon recht oft der Fall. Der Typ da hinten. In welche Richtung schaut der? Ah, okay, die. Oh Gott, das sieht dick aus. Okay, wenn er hierher geht, dann steche ich ihn. Ja. Ja. Oh Gott. Die wurden echt gesägt. Ich hätte es echt gedacht, die hätten. Ihm geht's. Da ist es ja. Interessante Pflanzen wachsen hier.
Halt! Who goes there? But I recognize this face. Lady de Sade. What a pleasure to see you again. What good wind brings you?
These people are monsters. They just tortured a woman, and then they say hello, as if it were nothing.
I'm sure that they will explain what pushes them to treat her this way.
Believe me, we would never have reached such extremities if she had told us what we wanted. You see, we have been studying these beings that show, like you, such strange markings on their bodies. We call them metamorphs, but the natives call them Onol Manawi. And we seek to learn through what process they metamorphosize. We heard talk of a cavern of knowledge. The savages hide all of their knowledge within them. And certainly all the secrets that interest us. We discovered one here, but are unable to enter. This woman, she knows how to enter. But as you have witnessed, she refuses to tell us how. To know we are so close to understanding such a fascinating phenomenon. And to be able to do nothing. Let's just say it has made us aggressive.
It's extremely regrettable. Free her. We would like to have a word with her.
She won't tell you anything. Let us handle this. She will give in at some point.
Intuition.
Have you already forgotten all that you owe me? Without me, you would all be locked away in Duren's jails, or likely even dead. I took you for sages, doctors. But you are nothing more than a gang of skin flayers. You have made me regret my actions.
It is true that we indeed owe you our lives, but all this knowledge, ripe for the picking.
No knowledge justifies treating anyone this way.
Ugh, free her now! We shall leave. Nothing more holds us here.
Tschüss, was machst du noch hier? Wo ist sie? Achso.
How are you feeling?
Better now. Those Renaigse are absolute monsters. But who are you? You too are a Renaigse. Why have you freed me?
We were told at Wenshavar that you and you alone could tell us where to find High King Vinbar.
I wish I knew where he was right now. He bid me farewell weeks ago and he has not returned. I waited a long time and then I came here. To enter into the Cavern of Knowledge.
You believe that this is where he is hiding?
No. But he came here often before he disappeared. I'm hoping to find answers. You saved me. And so I must help you as well. You may come with me. The Cave of Knowledge is a bit further
Ich war
north.
schon mal in einer Höhle, das ist ja... Oh, ein Zeit sogar. Ich lag ja so kurz, ich dachte, zum Glück bin ich das umgangen. Ich habe zum Glück einige Leben verschont. Wie hieß sie nochmal? Sarah oder Sarah? Sarah, was da? Sarah nicht. Sarah. Aber Mantel ist immer noch verpackt, weil ich den mal auflege. Das sieht man ja total. All on the Naui.
Here is the entrance to the Cavern of Knowledge. I hope that Vinbar has left a clue to where he went. Something I could track.
Is it your wish to join him?
He is my Munundanem. That means the one who shares my mind in your language. We must be reunited.
I understand. But why protect the entrance to the cavern at the risk of your own life?
The Caverns of Knowledge are truly sacred places. Only the Doneigada have the right to enter.
But you are not a Doneigad. Is that right?
I am not. But I must enter in spite of everything. And since you have helped me, you may enter as well. Even if I am not sure I can trust you. Because you spared these people. Remind yourself that this honor is immense and show respect. I implore you.
Put your fears to rest. We have not come to defile this sacred place. How do we enter?
Allow me. I have seen Vinbar make these movements so many times.
Und in die Höhle, was? 4 von 0 von 4. Was? Dunkel. Okay. Scheint eine recht große Höhle zu sein. Boah, cool, Alter. Boah.
Paint of this fresco is still fresh. It must have been painted recently. It's of a crowned man. Vinbar, no doubt. It looks as if he is walking through the skies towards the volcano. A face has been painted on the volcano.
The spirit of the mountain. My heart did not betray me. Vinbar has readied himself to join Enon Milfrichtemen.
Was that why you came in here? To confirm that supposition?
To understand, yes. As the years passed, my Minundanem grew more and more distant to me. I thought at first it was due to his status and the invasion of the Renaigse. But now I see that he was hearing the call of Enon Milfrichtemen. He had no choice but to answer it. Oh, Vinbar, why did you not share this with me?
Vielleicht haben es die andere Fritschmen ihm nicht erlaubt, seiner Frau sozusagen zu sagen, was los ist. Irgendwas geht da vor. Die Höhle eigentlich auch gemacht. Wo ist die Leiter? Jetzt ist dunkel, Alter. Es ist gerade noch Tageslicht bei mir, mein Rollo ist kaputt, ich kann wieder nicht so gescheit runter machen, ne? Und dadurch, ja, einige Qualen erleiden. War schon, ja, okay. Da oben weiß ich nicht, was da war. Sieht aus wie der Wächter des Berges. Das sieht fast genauso aus, ja.
These paintings are older. This looks like it represents a man who transforms himself into some kind of enormous
nein,
bird.
oder?
He is a Doneigad, becoming a Nadaig Menemen. Vinbar was also bound to the mountain. It is no doubt the path he has chosen to follow.
If I understand correctly, The Donegada metamorph differently according to the place they are bound.
Yes. The Sinolminawi bind them to a specific place, and in return they become the Guardians. But how could a Guardian of the Plains resemble a Guardian of the Mountains?
Do you believe that Vinbar is readying himself to undergo this transformation? I thought it was a very slow process.
For some, it takes years. At least this is what is said. For others, it might take place the very moment where the Donegad surrenders to Enol Milfrichtimen. I hope only to have the time to bid him farewell.
Und ein Wächter des Berges, die Anführer der Clans, die Donegada, verwandeln sich sozusagen in die Wächter. Und er hat sich vorhin ein Wächter des Berges zu verwandeln, wie es aussieht. Huh. Oh.
Given how well hidden this seed was, it must open an important passage. All we have to do is find out which.
Jetzt wahrscheinlich wieder für eine Stele.
This mural is also ancient. It seems to show a doorway into the mountain. It seems that this door is just in front of a circle of stone. There are 2 altars and 2 seeds.
The Donegada seal certain sacred places with root doors.
Yes, I have run into similar barriers. It's all a matter of finding the right seed. But here, there are 2 that seem to be different. For one, the flower motifs seem to indicate which plant is required.
This is possible. The caverns of knowledge are used to initiate and transmit the knowledge of the Donegada. This painting must teach the younger how to reach the sacred place, where they will bind themselves.
In that case, shouldn't there be an illustration of the second plant?
The initiates also learn by listening to their masters.
On this one we see a sacred site with raised stones. And behind the face of the volcano, we also see a path that leads there. Like some sort of schematic.
This must certainly be the path the young apprentices must walk. And the Donegada that are prepared to surrender themselves to Enol Milfrichtimen.
Do you recognize the place where the entrance can be found?
I think so. It looks like the grotto that lies to the northwest of our village.
With all that we have learned from studying these paintings, we should be able to find Vinbar. I just hope there is still enough of him left to answer us. And that Constantin is with him. And that he is still alive.
Who is Constantin? I thought you were looking for Vinbar.
I seek them both. I had hoped that Vinbar would help me enter the sanctuary of Dorhad Genadu. But I learned from the Tierna Hakadaktas that he took my cousin.
The Tierna told you this? And so you seek to avenge him?
No. Only to save my cousin and try to understand why.
None of what you say makes sense. Why would Vinbar take your cousin? I don't understand. My head spins. I need to breathe fresh air. I shall await you outside.
Please, go ahead. We will join you soon.
That woman left in a bit of a hurry, don't you think?
Oh ja, ich glaube,
Sarah
das
is
hat nicht so
upset,
gefallen.
and I don't think that she trusts us. We should hurry and catch up to her.
I shouldn't have told her about Constantin. She must have thought we wanted to kill her husband. This door is locked. Sarah has put us in a very tricky situation.
She did not want us to find Vinbar. Come, these caves often have several exits.
Okay, das hätte sie echt nicht erzählen sollen. Ich muss aber die gerade richtig dringend pissen, Alter. Boah. Das ist auch nicht, ich hab ein komisches Gefühl. Ja, jetzt reiße ich mir ohne sie weiter, würde ich mal sagen, ne? Okay. dann reisen wir zum Feuer, dann machen wir eine Schnellreise und dann gehe ich das mit Pipi machen. Hier ist nirgendwo ein Weißdorn, sehe ich. Belastend. Oh, ich bin
These
falsch.
traps weren't here when we went through with Sarah earlier.
Set them to make sure that we wouldn't be able to
Ja, die
follow
haben einfach
her.
hier Fallen
Let's hurry
hergelegt. Was soll das?
and find this passage to the northern mountain
Das ist schon
before she
eine Sau, ne?
decides to come and fight us directly.
Bitte? Schon echt eine Sau. So, jetzt gehe ich einfach Pipi machen. Aua.
Poison on my blade. Let's go! Armor will no longer protect you. Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
This is the place which was depicted on the mural in the Cave of Knowledge. Vinbar must have hidden the passage to the sanctuary.
Geht's wieder raus. Dann orientiert sich die Höhle also ein bisschen rechts. Ich habe nur einen Wiederbelebungspulver für meine Kameraden. Das ist, naja, weil ich kein Weiß noch mehr habe. Naja, ich bin auf Loot-Tour hier. Ich fange hier. Ich einfach runter. Oh nein, da oben wäre was gewesen. Ich muss da drüben rein, ne? Ich dachte, es wäre nur eine Mauer sozusagen, aber nicht darüber. Ja. Großer Heiltrank. Leider auch Galle. Haben die nicht Galle dabei auch? Ich glaube, ich sehe schon, komm, hier erwartet mich ein Wächter des Berges oder. Also 2 Wege, das mag ich nicht, ey. Ich gehe erstmal die Leiter hoch. Das Herz. Mann, war das gerade hart. Ich jetzt 108. Okay. Ich wollte eigentlich um 12 Uhr Pause machen, aber das streckt sich noch ein bisschen länger in die Ferne, weil Höhle halt. Oh, ach du Scheiße. Da ist ein Wächter des Berges abgebildet. Alter. Krank, so ein Teil. Krank einfach nur. Schon wieder die 2 Wege. Ich dachte gerade Stärke. eingebraucht. Da unten haben wir wieder was. Aua. Euch wieder. Nein, das ist so beschissen mit den Viechern auf engen Raum. Ah, ich kann hier kaum ausweichen und ich krieg das ganze Gift ab, Alter. Das ist schon wirklich belastend. Naja, Werbung, ja. Ich muss gerade eine Nachricht schreiben. Stehe ich gerade nur noch. So. Allerdings bin ich hier oben gespawnt. Es gibt schon wirklich schrägere Spawns. Auch mit Gift. Ey, die sind jetzt schon tot? Was? Ey, das ist krank. Ich glaube, ich muss dann super. Ich muss da ein bisschen nachhelfen, glaube ich. Status. 11.11. um 11 Uhr. Ach so. Ja, stimmt ja. Wir haben den 11.11. um 11.11 Uhr. Ja, nicht schlecht. Nicht schlecht, lieber. Ich hatte unten nur sehr wenig Zeit, hier meine Tränke zu koordinieren. Ich schaue jetzt mal einfach. Gegengift. Ich habe auch Gegengift. Zorntrank. Nee. Großer Nebeltrank. Das ist was zum Schleichen. Techniken. Magische Belichtung. Elementare Giftbombenwürfe. Elementarverlängerung. Das war noch sehr gut. Ich habe meine Fallen genutzt. Uiuiui. Es gibt aber ganz schön viele Wege, muss ich sagen. Ich bin dafür. Es ist kürzer, wie es aussieht. Oh, geschafft. Es gab hier recht viele Wege tatsächlich. Oh, das ist ein Skelett. Es gab hier sehr, sehr viele Wege. Ich will aber die anderen nicht beschreiten. Es gab da bestimmt ein paar Schatzkisten mit ein paar Sachen drin. Ah, jetzt kommen wir hier. Meine verlangt die Felsenbürger. Echt? Oh, das ist cool. Nein. Nein. Wiederherstellungspulver, ja. Ich würde aber gerne, dann würde ich gerne hier nochmal einkaufen gehen. Wie ist das jetzt? Leder, Weiß und Weißdorn kaufen. Ich habe ja 1600 Münzen zum Schwamm auch kaufen. Eines. Kieferneisenholz. Okay, gut. Mit der Verkauf erstmal ein paar Sachen. Münzen, okay, gut, da kann ich mir einiges hier kaufen, stoppender Fallen. Kaufen einfach. Wie viel kostet das ungefähr? Okay, ich kaufe auf jeden Fall einen Volltrank. Ich weiß ja nie, wofür man das alles mal brauchen könnte. Ein Stecker. Warum verkaufe ich aber gerade nur noch große Tränke? Rüstungssalben. Nebel. Da sind die kleinen Tränke. Okay, gut. Ich habe jetzt Tränke. Würde ich aber noch gerne hier meinen Bums wieder ändern hier. So, jetzt kann die Reise gehen. Begangen werden. Ne, das ist ja Vergangenheit. In der ersten Vergangenheit geworden auszusehen. Oh, wunderschön. Schau dir das mal an. Oh, geil. Ja, kurze Vulkan. Oh, lecker. Sieht das cool aus, ey. Da ist Wasser noch hier.
Finally. We've made it to high ground. Now, let's find this trail to the sanctuary. It can't be far from here.
Cool, Alter.
Bloodied feathers.
I've seen some big birds in my days at sea, but none had feathers this size.
Looks like Vinbar must have begun his transformation.
Ach, der Hauptkönig, echt?
He will soon become a guardian of the mountains. If we want to have any chance of saving Constantin, we must hurry.
Ich bin mal ein Wächter des Berges begegnet, aber der war echt ultra schwer. Oh, cool, Weißbeton. Das blöde Kalibur, Alter.
More of these giant feathers. We're on the right trail.
You should wear an Aixe. I will not let you near Vimbar.
Sarah, we must see him. We don't have a choice. We saved you. Why have you locked us in the... And why do you now stop us from passing?
In spite of your friendship with these monsters, you helped me. I thought that I had to help you in return. But I learned looking at the paintings that this was madness. Vinbar has heard the calling and answered. Even if it breaks my heart, he has done what is right. He maintains the balance. No one must stop him. I am his Minundanem. It is now my duty to defend the path he treads.
His path led him to kill Katasak. And now he holds my cousin captive. I am sorry, Sarah. But no one will keep us from passing.
8 more!
Nein, bitte nicht.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Was war das denn jetzt?
These giant feathers. We're on the right trail.
Oh, es tut mir so leid, Sarah.
Sarah. And what?
But we even know
I am
8.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Ich wollte sie wirklich nicht töten. Ich hatte doch keine Wahl. Was hat mir jetzt in der Geschichte gegeben, dass ich sie jetzt töten müsste dafür? Ich konnte ja nichts tun. Nichts. Nichts konnte ich tun. Rein gar nichts. Oh, das tut mir so richtig weh jetzt. Das tut mir richtig weh. Boah. Leck mich am Arsch. Hatte wirklich nichts dagegen tun. Nichts. Ah.
Over there, more feathers.
Ich konnte es nicht mal dazu überreden zu gehen. Habe ich. Was habe ich? kann man sich nochmal ausrüsten sozusagen. Okay.
We found the entrance to the sanctuary. Vinbar must be here. With Constantin. If he is still alive. We need to find a way to get inside quickly.
Darf ich das auch bei Tag machen? Was sehe ich mehr? Hier sind die Stelen.
This must be the entrance to Vinbar's sanctuary. But it is obstructed. He knows how to protect his home. A stone altar. It resembles the one that protects the passage to Mev's sanctuary. This must be where I need to place the seed. And here is another altar. Are 2 seeds necessary to open the passage? The seed that Sarah was carrying should work.
To think that she gave her life to protect the one she loved.
Now that we have both seeds, the ritual should work.
Ja, das tut mir schon sehr weh, dass sie umbringen musste. Finde Constantin, ja. Oh, 34. Also jetzt bekommen auf der Suche nach Perfektion. Schalte 5 Level eines Attributs frei. Stimme. Oh nee. Aber es tut mir auch leid, Vinbar zu töten. Er hat auch seine eigenen Ideale. Nichts mehr, was uns aufhalten kann oder so. Okay. Sehr, sehr interessant, dieser Ort. Insgesamt. Irgendwelche Rituale durchführen, um sich zu reinigen wahrscheinlich. Zu kontaminieren, wie man es nennt. Das Blut. Das sieht doch so, das sieht so krass aus hier. Schießt ja hoch. Nee, er macht ihn jetzt noch nicht etwa zu einem... Nee, oder?
King Vinbar! Why? Constantin didn't do anything. He has never sought to wrong your people in any way.
Like a worm he burrows. You are so naive. You cannot see with my eyes. Enol Milfrichtimin saw the wound. From atop the volcano, he warned me of the danger. Fed by bitterness, driven by desire, taking without giving, he will be the end of us all.
You have gone completely mad.
Take it. You are too blind, too renaixe to understand.
Leave him!
Oh God.
Bit of poison on my blade. Let's go!
Heilige Maria, hat er mich dann fast einen Schlag weggemacht.
That's enough! Free him!
I cannot. Oh, source of life.
Free him!
Oh, er wird ein Wächter.
Oh, damn it.
Cool ist das. Okay, das macht mich nicht schwer. Hey, wieso geht nicht auf die Karte? Okay, ich brauche dringend schon mal die Konstantin. Aber aber ganz ehrlich, ich hätte, wann hätte ich wirklich vertraut. Irgendwas ist mit Constantin falsch. Irgendwas, weil die Insel ist ja rein göttlich gesehen und sie hat etwas in ihm gesehen, was nicht stimmt und was zur Zerstörung bringen könnte. Und ganz ehrlich, ich vertraue der Insel. Oh, ich kann die Insel. Oh, das ging damals nicht. Wurde mal gepatcht.
Constantin, wake up, please, I beg you. Hang on. We are bringing you home to get you healed.
Die Flucht aus den Sternen. Er nimmt sich Sachen, aber er gibt nicht zurück. Das waren seine Worte. Aber das hat man auch etwas gesehen, seit er dem Malikur unterlaufen ist. Aber auch schon generell, er will Macht. Ich bin die Einzige, die ihm wirklich von Interesse lag. Sein Vater war anscheinend nicht sehr gerade mit ihr verbunden. Und das Einzige, was er immer wollte, ist Macht. So.
3 days have passed since we returned. I need to go to the palace to see if Constantin has finally awoken.
eigentlich richtig krass.
You should get some rest. You're not being reasonable.
To hell with reason. I've rested long, and I'm well enough.
You've just barely woken from a stupor that had you on death's doorstep. The affairs of state can certainly wait another day.
Thank you, my lady, but I am amazingly well. You can take leave of me with no fear, I assure you.
He just escaped a deathly sleep, and here he is, ready to conquer the world. Your cousin is exasperating.
What now? Are you going to scold me as well?
No. I'm just relieved to see you're still alive.
I'm quite relieved myself, actually. Thank you, fair cousin. Without you, I would be dead thrice, wouldn't I? Or is it the 4th time? If we start counting the time you stopped me from climbing the ramparts of Serene, we'd be up to 5 times now.
It's unbelievable. You feel no pain whatsoever. And your complexion.
I haven't even taken a look at myself. Is the improvement visible?
I would not go that far. How is it that... What happened?
Don't make that face. It's merely a major miracle. Come on now. I'm gonna tell you everything. We have been waiting for your return. I knew you would do everything in your power. I have always trusted you. But Katasak feared that I would not hold on long enough. He spoke to me about a ritual that would help me. I was excited about it. And in spite of all that has happened, I don't regret following him. We went to the ancient site. A place full of magic. I followed his instructions. And all of a sudden... What an incredible sensation. I felt better than I have ever felt, cousin. Alas, we had very little time to celebrate. Cries came to our ears, and beasts jumped all over us. We fled for a while, as other soldiers fought through, creating a path to join us. But I can see from your face that you know this already.
Indeed. Once on the ritual site, I followed your tracks and deduced what had happened.
Boah, das hat echt lang gedauert.
It seems that Vimbar was targeting you specifically. Did he say anything to you?
I was still very weak, and most of the time he whispered in his own language. It seemed that he was speaking to someone and following his orders. But there was no one other than us, cousin. The crazy madman must have been hearing voices.
Do you have any idea why he didn't kill you? Like the others?
No, not really. It seemed like he was trying to tell me something, though. He spoke about isolating me from the world, that I couldn't return to the Earth. It made absolutely no sense. But aren't you happy that he let me live?
Don't speak foolishly. Of course. I just want to understand. Tell me more about this ritual. What did it consist of?
It is, I think, a ritual that the Donegada practice to bind themselves to the island.
Donegada? Katasak taught you their language?
Just a few words. He wanted me to learn, to understand, but we had so little time. So we visited this infamous site, where he prepared for me a sort of potion. What ceremony! I had to cut my hand in front of an enormous stone, and there, a gigantic beast came, and started circling around me. It was incredible. I truly felt a bond with that place. Like a wave came through me, as if the power of the island was running through my veins. It was marvelous. And now I am Onol Manawi, like you. Even if the Malachor left me a few of its marks. But you had to encounter the god of the island, didn't you? How was Enon Mil Frictumen?
Yes, I passed a trial for that. But the only one who could guide me to the sanctuary is dead.
Oh no. Do not tell me.
And yes, only the High King can open the sanctuary, according to Glendan. I have no choice but to return to see him. I'm certain they are going to name a successor.
Krass. Richtig krass.
Karans, do you need something?
Oh. Hat sich das schon ergeben, oder wie?
Why are you and your sister so different?
If you're talking about physical differences, they're linked to the fact that Iseld is not on Olmenawi. When we were little, we were perfectly identical. But our tempers were always different.
I have no trouble believing it. And I'm glad that out of the two sisters, it is the gentler one who is by my side now.
Gentler? Really? The lion soldier on the battlefield would not have agreed. Anything else?
What do you intend to do now? Will you become the Donegad of your clan again?
I will most likely do it, but not now. I still have a lot to discover by your side.
I hope that you do not feel constrained to do so. I would completely understand if you had to go back to your people.
You are a noble-hearted woman, and a true Onol-Manawi. Do not worry. I'm not staying because I feel constrained to do so, but because I like being with you all. And especially with you. Anything else?
I've never heard you talk about...
My mother...
I must...
Glad to see you, my friend. Can I do anything for you?
Now that the Admiral has forgiven you, do you intend to set sail again?
Without a doubt, but do not worry. I will not leave you before I find out where our story leads.
I hope that once this is all over, I will get to sail with you again.
I hope so too. To be truthful, I'd rather not leave these shores without you. Did you want anything else?
How did you...
I think I took my... Did you want...
I must...
Desade, I'm happy to see you. Can I do anything for you?
I must...
My dear child, what...
What was your role at my uncle's court? Were you already an ambassador?
No. But I was part of the embassy. Helene was... I tried to teach you some of the basics, but you were so young. You preferred to run a...
I will see...
Take...
Good day, Glendan.
Beort Tirtomat, currents of Katasach. We learned of his death. Andevosht Tire.
Alas, his was not the only tragic loss. Your High King Vinbar is also dead. He was taken by folly. He went away into the mountains after killing Katasach and capturing my cousin. Nothing I could say would allow him to see reason.
Are you telling me that you were the one who killed him? Kertonsidach. What happened? How could a friend of Katasach do such a horrible thing?
I'm sorry, but your High King did not leave me the choice. He was about to kill my cousin, and then he attacked me. He was becoming a guardian, a Nadaig. Perhaps it was for that reason he lost possession of his wits.
I believe you. You have sufficiently proven your friendship. But something escapes me. Why? Why would Vinbar have done such a thing? His offering to Tiafradi does not justify what he did.
You know that I wished to see Enon Milfrichteman, and he was the only one with the power to allow me to do so. I would not have caused his death voluntarily. Believe me, I am just as sorry as you.
Andevosht Tire. We will celebrate his memory as well as those of all the members of our council that have fallen. Vladnit, Katasach, and now our High King. These are dark times, but in spite of our mourning, we must elect a new High King. The children of Tiafradi cannot remain without a guide. All the more so in these troubled times. I will notify the Mal of all the clans, so that they may know to travel here.
Who has a chance of being elected, in your opinion?
Deirdre is powerful, and many clans would follow her. The wisdom of Dunkas will also attract support from many, and there is also Ulan, a clever fox who is very capable of convincing the entire world with his honey-dripping words.
Deirdre, Dunkas, and Ulan. I must convince them to help me if they are elected.
I suppose. I must begin the preparations. You must leave now.
I must leave.
Qua awelem said.
Ich würde am besten zu Ulan reisen und das bei ihm als erstes versuchen. Hochkönig Ulan.
To what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
I regret to inform you that your High King Vinbar is dead.
Andevosht Tire. He was a great man, although he left us a long time ago. But why have you come to notify me of such sorrowful news?
Glendan has informed me that you are most likely among those who will want to take his place.
It is true, and I will perhaps be able to obtain it. I understand that you may be worried about my intentions, but rest assured, I seek only to bring peace to our lands. Peace brings life and prosperity. By creating an alliance with the people of the continent, the lives of our people will be improved and happier.
There is something I would like to ask of you. If you were to be named High King, I would be thankful if you could allow me to meet Enon Mil Frichtemann.
Of course. If I become High King, I would be glad to help you. You are Carant's Vignamri after all. If you really want to make sure that I win, you will need to seek the crown of the High Kings.
What is that?
It may only be a legend, but it is said that High Kings used to wear a very ancient crown. The first Guardian would have taken it to the grave. If someone were to wear it today, they would surely be chosen.
And where is the first Guardian's tomb located?
Somewhere not far from here, since he fought his last battle nearby. The entrance mound is said to be guarded by a Nadaig Magaman, the path that leads to it, marked by his spears, and its entrance by a large dead tree. But beware. The Nadaig will not let you enter without a fight. Anything else?
Nothing. Now we've earned the trust of one of the pretenders. We just need to find that crown.
Are you certain you are willing to influence the fate of all my people to meet Enon Mil Frichtemann?
I understand that you might find this idea unpleasant, but the survival of the whole continent relies on this encounter, Siora.
It is my feeling that you do not understand the consequences of such a decision. Everyone on the island will listen to the words of a High King.
I hope you and your allies share the same ideas. Because once the crown is on their head, we will have to follow.
You're right. It's a decision that is more important than our quest for an antidote. I must dwell on it.
Ja, am besten redet noch mit den anderen. Das ist die beste Möglichkeit, um dann auch eine Entscheidung zu treffen.
Zugreifen, offizielle.
Nein, Werbung. Werbung. Scheiße, Alter. Okay.
What do you seek?
I am the bearer of bad news. Your High King Vinbar is dead.
Dead? And the first Tire. He was a good king in times of peace, but he was plunged into doubt by your arrival. He was no longer at his people's side.
Glendan told me that you would be one of those keen to replace him.
That's true. If Bloodmead was still here, I would have given her my votes and followed her into battle. But since she's no longer with us, I must obtain the title and do what should have been done a long time ago. Drive away the Renaigse and take back our island they want to enslave.
Will you drive us away too?
We will drive away the Renaigse. You are Onol Minawi. You will have to pick a side.
I see. If you were to be elected, I would need your help to allow me to meet Enon Mil Frichtemann. Only he can help us cure the Malachor.
Why should you be preoccupied with a disease striking those we want to drive away?
I have my own reasons. But you should know this is the best way for the Renaigse to leave the island of their own accord.
You have helped my people. You are our Carants as well. You can count on me to help you. Once I am the High Queen, I will lead you to the Sanctuary.
You seem certain you will obtain the title.
Those who covet victory must do everything they can to obtain it. Don't you agree? The old kings wore a legendary crown, which was lost during the war against the people of the sea. Whoever were to retrieve it would be chosen.
And you know where it is?
I believe it is located in the Tomb of the Kings.
a holy place not far from the village of Ignamri. I do not know exactly where it is, but it is said that the path leading there is strewn with spears, and that the entrance is marked by a dead tree, and protected by a Nadaig Magaman. Do not worry. I will find this place and retrieve the crown before the election.
If I want to be certain of the outcome of this vote, I'd better go and get this crown myself.
Anything more?
Oh, sie will sich die Krone holen und das Volk verbannen, sozusagen. Okay. Angesichts meiner Lage würde ich das nicht wollen, tatsächlich. Das ist scheiße. Das ist richtig scheiße. Aber trotzdem will ich mir noch Dunkers Meinung anhören. Und dann gehe ich die Krone anscheinend holen. Ich glaube schon, dass ich mir die Krone holen werde, weil, ja, das, wo ich das Gespräch von Deidre hier kenne, ne? Es ist lieber besser, wenn ich die Krone habe. Aber Ziora würde das nicht gefallen. Die Rottenwalder. Aber ich glaube, es sieht gut aus, dass ich mit Vasco in einer Beziehung lande. What are you fighting? Ich hab Hunger. Ich hab Hunger. Ja. Dunkas, rede mit dir. Wo muss ich dafür lang? Hoppala. So blöd. Ich hab den Berg gehalten.
What brings you here?
I am the bearer of bad news. Vinbar, your High King, is dead.
Ande Vostire. He was a great king, and a very wise Donegad. We haven't seen him in a long time, but his memory shall be honored.
Glendan told me that you would probably be among those who would want to take his place.
I am not looking for power, but Tifradi needs peace and balance. And I fear the other kings may want war, or be motivated by ambition. The Renaisse brought chaos with them, and our island has suffered. We cannot change the past, and chasing away those who came does not make sense. The wound is there. Refusing to acknowledge it is pointless. But wounds can be healed, and my clan knows how to do this. So if you're worried about my intentions if I were to become High King, I'll lay them out for you. We must find balance with those from the remote island and live together in harmony. But for this, we must teach the Renaisse humility and to respect the earth.
I would like to meet Enon Milfrichteman in order to find an antidote for the disease that is destroying my people. If you were elected, would you help me in this endeavor?
You are a Karants of our clan, and I have witnessed your wisdom and benevolence. I would be glad to help you meet Enon Milfrichteman, and I pray that he will help your people. But you should know that my election is far from certain. The spirits are divided, and some are thirsty for revenge.
Would there be a way to make sure that you get picked?
I do not like the idea of using such a method. But yes, there is a way. The High Kings of old wore a legendary crown, said to be a gift from Enon Milfrichteman. The one who became the first guardian is believed to have taken it with him in death. If someone were to wear it in these troubled times, they would definitely be chosen by the others.
And where can I hope to find it?
In the burial mound of the High Kings near the village of Ignamri. But it is said that the path towards it is strewn with spears, and that its entrance, situated near a large dead tree, is guarded by a Nadaig Magaman. It is a deeply holy place, and the Guardian will not let anyone enter without a fight. If you do decide to go there, fill your heart with humility and respect.
For those who rest there were great men.
Nadaik, Magaman. Oh Moment, vielleicht hast du jetzt wieder ein paar Tage versehen hier. Weißt du. Juhu. Moment mal. Oh. Bam, 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 bam. Wo ist das? Ach, da echt. Ich wollte echt aufhören, aber ich kann einfach nicht aufhören. Ich muss da rüber. Gerade links sozusagen. Okay, doch. All on Pitchman. Lang gelaufen. Boah, sehr schöne linke Fahrt, ja. Ah, hier sind die Speere. Ah, ich war hier schon mal. Ich habe doch den Wächter hier schon mal besiegt. Stimmt, hier ist hier ist so ein Waldwächter. Aber der ist jetzt nicht mehr hier, weil ich ihn schon umgebracht habe. Der war äußerst schwer. Da habe ich viel drin verbraucht. Naja. Da habe ich mich gewundert, was ich da drin machen kann, aber dann waren die Viecher da drin noch stärker als das Viech hier. Petri. Weil dieser Ort wurde schon recht früh offenbart und dann denkt man sich, ist man schon neugierig, was da drin ist. Ne? Bin ich mal ein bisschen lang gegangen, merke ich gerade. Aber ich kann diesem auch rechts entlang gehen, glaube ich, weil ich die benötigte Stärke habe. Nee, doch nicht. Nicht mehr. Jetzt mit dem Weg kämpfen, glaube ich.
blade. Then let's go! Your armor will no longer protect you. Let's see if you can ward off this fate. Close the...
Ich brauche die Galle. Der erste Wächter, der erste Baum. Ja.
What are you doing there?
Oh nein, leider.
Here lie those who fell facing the first invaders. And you dare enter and scatter their bones.
I did not come here with the intention of defiling this place.
No. You came looking for a crown of the High King, hoping to choose the one who will lead us.
Isn't that what you were looking for as well?
Yes, but I am not a Renaigse. I wish to lead my people to victory, and I have come here seeking something that will make it a certainty. And so, do you plan on keeping it for one of those who is too wise or cowardly to come and get it themselves? Or will you give me the crown?
Dertere is a great warrior. If she reigns, she will unite all of the clans. And with the blessing of Enon Milfrichtem, the people of your island will be chased away from here. Think long on this. If you leave her the crown, she will become the High Queen. You will not be able to change your mind.
If I give you the crown, you shall be named High Queen. What will you do with this power?
You have already shown to all that you are not like the other Renaigse. I will not hide from you the truth. Teofradi does not want to welcome your people. They toy with us, take without returning, kill and pillage. I will unite my people and cast all of the Monesenaig into their ocean wagons. They will go and pillage elsewhere.
You want the crown so you can more easily rid yourself of my presence afterwards?
If you give it to me, you will become our Karants. And we do not chase away our Karanten. And also, you are Onol Manawi. You are bonded to this land, not to theirs, no?
I have come here looking for this crown because I need the help of the next High King. I must meet Enon Milfrichtimen to ask him to heal my people.
Are you sure that they are your people? Very well. It is a very great honor you ask of me. But you took great risks in order to obtain it. If you give me the crown, I will open the sanctuary to you. You may speak to Enon Milfrichtimen. I swear this to you.
Aber ich wäre tatsächlich für Dunkas, aber Dunkas würde das nicht gefallen. Oh Gott, diese Entscheidung ist echt Todesmut, Alter. Oh. Dunkas. Ulan, naja. Was tue ich jetzt? Ich wäre tatsächlich für Dunkas.
Sorry, Deirdre. I believe someone other than you must become the High King.
Someone more easily manipulated, who will obey the orders of the Renaigse, no doubt. Too bad. You leave me no choice.
I have come to take that crown, and I won't leave without it.
Oh nee.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Enough. I accept my defeat. Take this crown. I am not worthy to wear it, so it seems.
Indeed. So it seems. We will meet again at Dorhad Genador. Until then, Daedra.
Ah, das tut echt nicht gut. Aber ich habe keinen Ruf bei ihnen verloren. Das ist interessant. Kacke, Alter. Oh, was haben wir denn hier? An sich teile ich Daedras Meinung, dass wir eigentlich von dieser Insel verschwinden sollten, aber Dunkles wäre die Lösung. Weil diese Insel ist echt eine Art Paradies. Nein, ich wollte die Falle noch mitnehmen. Im Echtleben hätte ich wirklich Daedra wirklich getraut. Also wäre das jetzt Real Life hier, dann hier hätte ich gesagt, Daedra hätte die Krone bekommen, also eindeutig. Aber das war jetzt echt, das brennt im Kopfschmerzen sowas. Okay. Kehre nach. Naja, gut, dann werde ich Lager aufsuchen. Nachdenken. Weißt du? Boah, heftig, Alter, heftig, einfach nur. Heftig, 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 heftig. Menaui, bitte den.
I went into the tomb. I found the ancient crown of the High Kings.
And so you entered into one of our most sacred places. May this adventure have brought you wisdom and understanding of our people and of your own history. This relic is venerated. The one who wears it will certainly be elected. But you know that, do you not?
Yes, I do. I need to be certain that whoever is named will help me meet Enon Milfrichteman.
I have pledged my honor to help you, and my words are true. But more is being played here than a simple meeting. You know that I work for a tempering of spirits, the healing of wounds of Tifredi, and those of your own continent. But the decision is yours. To the daughter that was lost and refound on our island.
Take it. I trust you. In your wisdom, may we be guided towards a peaceful future.
The Council has begun to unite. It is time for me to go. Thank you for choosing me. I will do all in my power to bring you what you desire. You have my promise.
Oh Gott. Wie jetzt?
Congratulations, Dunkus. I'm certain that you will be a very wise High King. And now, are you ready to keep your promise and take me to meet with Enon Milfrichteman?
You are burning with the impatience of youth. But according to tradition, I must first go to the sanctuary on my own. Without the blessing of Tifredi, my title is nothing but empty, meaningless words. But fret not. How could I be called wise if I went back on the promise I made my friend as soon as I got elected? Meet me at the sanctuary's entrance in 2 days, and I will open its doors for you.
Thank you, Dunkus. I'll be there.
I hope you have some cards or dice on you to pass the time. Unless you'd rather go somewhere else.
Handelt die glühende Seele. Boah. Das Spiel hat's in sich.
There you are, Karantz.
How was the encounter?
Enon Mil Frichterman welcomed me like a mother would welcome her child. I will have to meditate on everything he told me and think about the warnings he gave. But now he's waiting for you. I will open the way. Once you are in the sanctuary, always stay on the right-hand path. And keep a confident heart. Those who let doubt take hold of them and turn back risk awakening the guardians of this place. Qua Aulem seg.
Boah, jetzt wird's aber legendär. Heilige Makrele. Heißt rechter Weg jetzt ist nur ein Spruch für mich alleine oder heißt rechter Weg rechts gehen? Ach, interessant. Ach, jetzt noch Lagerbereich. Ja, ich hole mir das glaube ich noch vorerst. Das ist eine Lage in der Juhu. Ah, Alter. Und Siore wird auch endlich Ehre Teil L und Fritschman zu treffen. Immer auf dem rechten Pfad, okay. Boah, jetzt wird das Herz innerhalb des Vulkans. Hier sind keine Tiere unterwegs. Jetzt bin ich schon ganz nah am Vulkan. Hier kommen schon die ersten Ausstöße. Und ein Granitgestein, Obsidian hier überall. Wow. Naturstein, eher gesagt. Kreten ist das Herz. Okay, gut, ich bin richtig. Heilige Maria. Sieh dir das mal einer an hier. Ach du Scheiße. Ja, durch den Handschuh. Den ganzen Dreck.
And so the child that was taken has returned, the flesh of my earth. You are simply coming into being. Have tangled the strings of destiny of all the other children. I am he they call on Mil Frichtinen. I have followed each of your steps since your arrival.
I hail you, Enon Milfrichteman. I have come to you to find a remedy.
A cure for the disease of a distant land. Her affliction was to be poisoned by her own children. Her veins rot in stagnant water. Her earth now bears poisoned fruit, and her children wither and die. And still it is those same children who can heal the lands, and with them heal themselves, if they only wanted truly. They could be taught by my children, learn to give back in return, learn to heal. But for that, I must survive. I have seen by your side the shadow grow, taking form. Fed by the venom of intrigues from faraway lands, he spreads it today in my sap. To save his own life, he stole my strength, and that strength has driven him mad, because it is not made to be taken. He draws each day a little more from me, and threatens us all. His hunger has no limit.
I don't understand. Who are you talking about?
Oh, Constantin. Constantin. You must stop him, or there will be no cure anymore for anything or anyone.
That's impossible. How could that be?
You must leave now. Someone has followed your footsteps. Someone has entered here without invitation. My children are waking and tracking. They will attack all followers. Flee, or you will be dead.
Konstantin irgendwie die Kraft dieses Wesens angesaugt und somit vergiftet und somit kommt immer mehr Lebenskraft in Konstantin und somit vergiftet es dieses Elon Fritschemann und die Insel stirbt.
I saw a man running out of the sanctuary, and I heard the cries of creatures inside. Is everything all right? Did you manage to get the answers you were expecting?
Yes. He told me that the Malachor had appeared because of the way the colonials have treated the Earth. It is actually some kind of poisoning, and it would be possible to cure it, but I'm not sure that I understood how.
Words that come from the heart of the island carry with them a wisdom, which may sometimes be difficult to grasp. If you need help, I would be glad to be of assistance. My clan knows how to heal the Earth.
Thank you, Dunkus. I suppose I just need time to think.
Oh ja, irgendwas
You
ist
haven't told me everything, have you? There appears to be a storm weighing down on your forehead.
It is true. But it is something I must verify by myself.
I see. Do not hesitate to come and find me if I can help you. Qua aulum secarans.
Verdammt, ich kann gerade nicht aufhören. Ich kann gerade einfach nicht aufhören zu spielen. Elon Milfritschemann. Oh, du meine Fresse, Alter. Unerwartete Scheiße hier überall. Ja, diese... Ich würde Constantin nicht informieren. Constantin ist anscheinend das reine Böse. Leute wie er sorgen dafür, dass der Malikor blüht. Ist das viel Stoff gerade. Richtig, richtig viel Stoff. Oh Gott, es könnte ein Sequel zu... Oh Gott, zu Bioshock kommen. Ist cool. Oh, ich glaube nicht, dass Constantin anwesend sein wird. Irgendwas wird doch jetzt safe passieren.
My fair cousin, I'm so glad to see you. You are right on time. We have visitors, and your advice would be most welcome. Let me introduce you to the emissaries of the Bridge Alliance
Der Groschengarde.
the Coin Guard. Quite brazen, isn't it? That they would send us an emissary after having tried to assassinate me.
The commander must have a solid reason.
That's what I hope. Your Excellencies, we're listening.
San Mateus has been sustaining particularly violent assaults. Our soldiers are exhausted. Soon it will be the inhabitants who will pay the price.
And of course, it is on their behalf that you dare to come find me.
The commander was hoping that, in the face of such a threat, you would forget our past differences.
Oh, how sensitive of him.
Sire, Hikmet is under attack as well. We are almost certain that this is a new maneuver of the islanders. Governor Burren is hoping that you will accept to send him your cousin as well as some troops.
My heart truly bleeds at hearing such tales. However, the size of our troops has greatly reduced after the horrific attempt at a coup. And regarding sending my cousin, she's already very busy undertaking a mission of the utmost importance, without even mentioning the fact that what you describe fills me with fear for her life, which is most precious to me. No. I really don't see how I could be of assistance to you.
Constantin, we cannot remain deaf to the call of our allies. I'm sure I can find the time to go and evaluate the situation.
I would love to accompany you, but my people are being wrongfully accused. I am certain of it, and I want to prove it.
Very well, my dear. You know I cannot refuse you anything. But remember how urgent it is for this antidote to be found. We're so close to it now.
Don't worry about it. You know how important this mission is to me.
Well, this audience is coming to an end. Your Excellencies, inform your governors of my cousin's arrival. I hope that you realize how grateful you should be to her.
Oh, was backt da drum? Er kann gerade nicht sprechen.
And of course, you also have the gratitude of...
Eine neue Bedrohung sprechen der Gouverneur und der Matthias.
Constantin.
My adorable cousin, I am always happy to see you. What news do you bring?
I finally managed to enter the sanctuary at the heart of the island, and I was able to talk with Enon Melfrichtemann.
How marvelous! Tell me about it.
The sanctuary is heavily protected. Only a High King can open it.
I remember you saying that Vimbar's death wasn't going to help us. How did you fix this problem?
I had to interfere in the natives' elections and earned the trust of the Pretender, who seemed to be the best choice.
You really are an outstanding diplomat. My father is an old, bitter man, but he was right about you. Tell me, who did you choose?
Dunkus. He's the king of the village of Vergiftet, and a Donegad full of wisdom.
I'm certain that you have made the right choice. And then what did you do?
I was able to enter the sanctuary. It was an incredible experience.
It had to be. Oh, how I envy you. entering the most secret places on this island, talking to a god. What does he look like? Is he some kind of very old and very powerful Donegad?
No. In fact, I spoke to an extremely large tree. As strange as it may sound.
Fascinating. And I thought that gods were always old bearded men. Did he tell you where the Malachor was coming from? Is it a curse that he cast upon the first settlers?
No. According to him, we are responsible for the emergence of the Malachor. By exploiting the Earth so much, we have poisoned it. And the disease has contaminated us through the water we drink and the plants that we eat.
Strange, and yet it seems plausible. So, there wouldn't be an antidote?
He says that the Earth can be healed. That his children know how to do it. I suppose he was talking about the Donegada. He also said that by healing the Earth, we would heal those who live on it.
This is a fascinating revelation. It won't be easy for our neighbors to accept it, however. I'm afraid that even my father might receive it with skepticism. Did he tell you anything else?
Alles wiedergeben. Ja, ich verschweige das schon lieber.
No, but it's true that the conversation ended abruptly. An intruder had managed to sneak into the sanctuary, and we had to flee to evade the wrath of its guardians.
An intruder, you say? Then I guess this sanctuary isn't that heavily protected. Your work really is exemplary. The entire continent should be thanking you. Is there anything you would like to tell me?
I must take my leave.
Take care.
Tja, gut. Dann werde ich jetzt nach San Matheus reisen und dort speichern erstmal und erstmal eine Pause machen. Boah. Das überrascht mich zu tierisch. Gar nicht. Nein. Ja gut, dann würde ich jetzt gerne hier langsam speichern. Naja, dann werde ich mich jetzt erstmal verabschieden nach so vielen glorreichen Stunden wieder mal. Fast 3 Stunden, glaube ich, oder fast 4. Und dann bis zum nächsten Mal. Ich schaue noch, wie viele Spielstunden ich habe. Davor war es 1 Tag und 3 Stunden ungefähr.